Right. Hello. Right. If you're watching this video, I want you to know I tried my absolute hardest today to try and hit 12 grand. So, as you know, right, I took a £400 account to almost, well, you wouldn't know, well, you do now, almost 12 grand, right? I didn't really want to talk about it. I didn't really want to document it. But all the BD members have been asking me about it, so hence the video, okay? So I took a £400 account to almost 12 grand in 10 days. And I started this morning off with 11 grand, right? I've been averaging about £1,000 to £2,000 a day. I started this morning with 11 grand. And I thought, right, by the end of the day, I'll hit 12 grand. Boy, oh boy, has today been a struggle. Win, loss, win, loss. I actually got very close. It was like £11,920. I was £80 short. And then I got a loss. And then I got a win. I was back up there again. I was like, I need one more win. And then I got a loss. And I was like, yeah, I am defeated, right? But this is the whole point of this video, okay? Because at the end of the day, right, I've been trading 8 years. And sometimes you've just got to step back and say, today is not my day. It doesn't matter how good your money management is, how good your strategy is, how good, lot size you use. A losing trade is going to be a losing trade. You can't save it. I can't save it, right? It doesn't matter what money management you have or what lot size you use or you try and stack your trades or whatever. A losing trade will just lose. And this is the whole point of these videos, right? Is to teach you to be selective. Pick winning trades, right? Be fussy with your trades, right? Because winning trades are everything. If you can't win them, nothing else matters. Anyway, let me just show you, right? Okay, let me just show you. So, look how many trades I have took today, right? Look at that, right? 600 quid. Okay, look at all the trades I've took. Right? Look at some of the lot. I mean, look at the last trades. I took 10 lots. I mean, I tried my hardest, right? I was like, right, 10 lots. All I need is 10 pips or 5 pips. I'm done. And I was like, loss. Loss. Anyway, right? So that's my week. Okay, look, 9 grand, right? Look, 9 grand. Look, 9 grand, right? See, look, 9 grand. Look at all the trades I took. I took a lot of trades this week. This is what I'm trying to say, right? I have literally tried, okay, to hammer this account. Look at that. Look how many trades I've took, right? Look. Hold on. Where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? Where's the bottom? Look, 9 grand, right? 9 grand. Okay, and let me show you the account. There you go, 11,800, right? Is that 11? Yeah. 11,000. Again, I'm up there. 11,800. And I think to myself right now, just one more trade, Jamie. It's 5 o'clock. One more trade. And you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, right? I'm not going to do it, right? And it's good that you see this, right? Because this is the reality of trading. Sometimes you jump on the charts and you're like, oh my God, this is easy. Oh my God, this is easy. And then some days it's like, it's a battle, mate. And like I said, it's been a battle for me. It doesn't matter how much experience you have. If you take a trade and it's going to lose, it is going to lose, right? You can't do nothing about that, right? Anyway, like 11,800 quid. That's my account balance at the minute, right? So maybe by the way, today's Tuesday, right? So maybe by Thursday, I would have hit 12 grand. But today, look, I've admitted defeat. Okay, so enjoy today's video. It's going to teach you a lot about, first of all, trusting the process, trusting your strategy, keeping trading simple, and generally just enjoy your trading, right? You're going to have your good days, your bad days. You just got to enjoy the roller coaster of trading. So enjoy today's video. How exciting is this? I'm going to be reviewing the last 5 trades I have took with compounding this account, and you're finally going to see the secret recipe to my high win ratios, winning trades, compounding. You're finally going to see the unicorn of trading. No, I'm only joking, right? I wish it was like that, but unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of pointing at arrows going, I took that arrow, I took that arrow. Yeah, so what I want you to take from it is not the arrows, is how confident I am in my strategy and myself and how simple I keep trading. Now, before I show you that, I rewatched my previous video I made. I'll put a link to the description. I'll put a link to the video in the description below. And in that video, I kind of took it a bit far about rules, because what I was saying was you might as well take your rules and chuck them in the bin. Don't follow them. Now, what I meant by that is in trading, okay, you have to follow your strategy. You have to follow your set of rules for your strategy. But the problem is, if you make your rules too complicated, you're actually setting yourself up to failure, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so when I was learning to trade, okay, I studied human psychology, because one of my weaknesses when I was learning to trade was I would chase my trades, right? If I lost a trade, damn well make sure I am chasing that trade until I've blown my account, right? So I wanted to understand why I was doing that. Obviously, I had a problem with emotions and money, but I wanted to understand the chemical imbalance on why I was doing that, okay? What led me to that point of frustration, doubt that I would just kind of revenge trade, okay? And I wanted to understand it, right? So I'm probably more skilled on this subject than most people out there when it comes to teaching people to trade, right? But let me give you a little experiment, right? Have you ever noticed this? If you were to post a setup on a forum, on a group, Facebook group, Telegram group, Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Reddit, whatever, and say, why did this trade lose? Right? I guarantee right now you will get 1,000 people telling you why that trade lost, and you'll get 1,000 different reasons. Now, what you won't get is somebody telling you why it won. Okay, if you posted a trade that won, nobody would tell you why a trade won, or you'd get minimal, right? Why is that? People won't tell you why trades win because they're not confident in themselves on the chart. So, most people aren't confident in their self when it comes to trading, right? They're very doubtful. The reason why you jump strategies or you change or you give up is because you're not confident that you're doing the right thing, right? You're not confident in your strategy. That's why most people won't tell you why a certain trade won, because they don't really know themselves, right? But everybody's quick to tell you when a trade loses. Why is that? Two things. First of all, everybody likes to make out they're better people like to make out they're better than they actually are at trading. Everyone's always, this is the reason why it failed, making out like they're some good, awesome trader and they know the secret to everything in trading, right? So people like to big themselves up. And the other reason is there's many different reasons why the market moves, right? So even if you get 1,000 answers, most of them could be right, because it is, right? The market moves from various different reasons. And that's the exact same with trading, right? It will move for many different reasons. So for us ourselves, we can't necessarily be very strict in our rules, okay? Because ultimately what happens is, right? Let's say you're trading SMC. You're trading SMC, right? You've got your religious, strict set of rules. Trading's very mechanical. You're waiting for the little setup to appear. You're ticking the box. Setup, yep. Rules, yep. Then the perfect setup appears, it meets all the rules, you take the trade, and it loses. At that moment in time, you're setting yourself up to failure, right? Because if your rules are so strict, you end up not placing any trades and you end up bending the rules and taking trades you shouldn't take, which ultimately leads you to a path of just a slow, painful death. Or, you have a perfect setup that meets all of the rules and then it loses. And then same again, you feel frustrated because I'm taking trades that meet all the rules, but they're not winning, okay? And ultimately what you're doing is just, again, leading yourself to a slow, painful death. So what I like to say is be not subjective with your rules, but be open with them. Like, for instance, here, right? When I trade London Open, right? It's taking an arrow at London Open, right? That's all it is. But I will get people that say, Will you take the trade with the trend? Will you take the trade against the trend? Look, it's just an arrow at London Open. An arrow appears, you take the trade. That is it, right? That is it. By adding more, okay, it actually overcomplicates what you are doing, right? I even had somebody say, Jamie, news is about to happen. Should we take London Open? News is about to happen in 5 minutes. You know what? Just take the trade. What part of take the arrow don't you understand? Because if you don't take a trade around news, right, and it wins, you're now frustrated because you should have took the trade, you should have followed the rules, but you didn't because of news, and you're upset, you're frustrated, right? Or the opposite happens. You don't take the trade, it loses, and then you feel to yourself, well, it lost anyway because of news. That's why it lost, okay? My point is, if you hadn't looked at news in the first place, right, you wouldn't have known. It would have just won, it would have just lost, and you wouldn't have known anything different. So sometimes adding more to your rules or your strategy, or, you know, making it more strict than it needs to be, leads you to a path of just failure, right? So this is why I sometimes say that, you know, if trading isn't kept simple, you will just self-destruct yourself. You might as well just take your rules and chuck them in the bin, right? Because the market doesn't follow one set of rules, okay? So, you know, even if everything's telling you to sell, it can still go up. And you're sitting there going, why? Every rule that I have learned has told me to sell, but it went up. So you psychologically think, I've got to learn something else. There's something that I'm missing. No. If you just kept it simple and gone, yep, okay, it's a trade. It meets the rules. Let's enter the trade. And it wins, great. If it loses, right? The more you add is the worse your trading becomes. So that's why I wanted to clear up in the previous video when I said, you know, you might as well take your rules and chuck them away. Because if it's complicated and it becomes more strict, you are leading yourself to death, because it'll get to a point where you're waiting for setups to appear and you end up bending rules. Or, you know, you get setups that perfectly meet the rules and they don't win. And then same again, you feel frustrated. So sometimes it's got to be a point to, like, arrows appeared, take the trade, done. That is it. Don't care about anything else. If it meets the rules, I'm in the trade, done. Relaxed, have some fun, and enjoy your trading. So enjoy today's video. Okay, before I show you the trades, I want you to take note of two things. Firstly, how simple I keep my trading and how confident I am in my strategy and myself. Now, how do you get to that level? Just a lot of doing the same thing over and over again. I have took so many London Open arrows and Mogwai Reversal arrows, I can do it in my sleep. I can sit there and be like, you're about to get a Mogwai Reversal set up in a minute. Oh, look, there you go. Take the trade. Take the trade. Set your take profit. Beautiful. Take profit hit. Winner. That's what it's like. Just the same thing over and over again. You know, you do something so much that your fingers just naturally do it in its sleep. I'm sure when I'm sleeping, my phone's like, oh, signal, take a trade. Right? That's what it's like, okay? So just remember that, okay? You will also see me making a lot of mistakes, closing trades off too early, perhaps I'm entering too early or too late. These things will happen, right? We are human, we are traders. We will make mistakes from time to time. It is natural, and this is why I say keep trading simple, right? So what you're going to see is all of my setups. Now as well, right? You're also going to see trades that look different to each other. Again, that's fine, right? Not every setup's going to be the same, okay? As long as I can confirm the trend, as long as it lines up with a Mogwai Reversal setup, I will take the trade. That is it. I don't care about anything else, news, what the higher time frame's doing, what candlesticks are saying. If I can clearly confirm a trend and it lines up like this, like a Mogwai Reversal setup, I'm in the trade, done. That is it. I'll either win or lose. I don't need to know why it won, why it lost. Just do that over and over again. You make money, right? Anyway, so let's jump into it. Now, I just want to quickly show you some trades, okay, that's happening right now. Just show you that everybody's still doing well. Okay, look at that. Whoever took that needs shooting. That is a terrible stop loss and take profit. At least a 1-to-1, right? That's terrible, okay? Again here, again here. Again, here. You get the idea, right? Everyone's still win. I want to show, oh, what's this here? Look. Someone's doing an FTMO account. They've passed that. Look at that. Wow, smashed it. What I want to show you, right, is we've started something called the 5 a.m. club, right? You ready? Here we go here, right? Ready? So this is the 5 a.m. club. Look at this one here, look. Double trouble, 5 a.m. club, cleared 6R. So we did 6% at 5 a.m. this morning. Hopefully London Open should take me to 12 grand. Yeah, okay, this is today. Anyway, right, let's review the setups. Now we're going to review yesterday's setups because the time is 1 o'clock, so I'm still probably going to do some trading. Okay, so these are my setups. Aussie CAD, right? We'll start off from the bottom and we'll go up, okay? So Aussie CAD, let's go over to the charts. Aussie CAD. Now, same again, before I show you these, they are going to be either Mogwai Reversal or London Open. Mogwai Reversal, confirm the trend, okay? And we're going to take a trade. But you're going to see what it actually takes because so many people sit there like this and going, you know, does this, does that? Just take the trade, right? So let me find you a setup. Again, confidence building, right? When was this? This was yesterday, isn't it? Okay, Aussie CAD. Okay, here we go here, right? Okay, so I remember this trade. Okay, this is good, right? This is good. So again, I've confirmed the trend. So let me explain this one. Really good one to start off with. I shouldn't have took this trade. And I tell you the reason why I shouldn't have took this trade. First of all, it was the last trade of the day. So give me credit, all right? I was on a roll. I'm on a roll here, okay? So I got a bit greedy. I thought, you know what? I'll take one more trade. I took this trade literally at like 9 o'clock at night. Okay, so like spreads were crazy. And at 10 o'clock, like we had a changeover, Asian opened, right? So let's do this like this here, right? Let's do this here. So first of all, okay, I get this set up like this here. Now I'm not, stop. Where is my, okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to do some quick changes to the indicator so you see the setups, okay? So let me explain to you. First trade of the day, Aussie CAD, right? So we get this set up here. Now, again, this is a trade that I would not take. Why? Because I've got no confirmation of a trend. Remember my simple rules. Mogwai Reversal, trend trading strategy, we trade with the trend, okay? So I'm looking for, if I just bring up my charts here, okay, I'm looking for a clear lower low and lower high. Why? Because that is a trend, right? Trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, right? We're below the EMA, right? Simple, that's it. How big the pullback is, doesn't matter. How big the trend is, doesn't matter. We're looking for that, okay? So I wouldn't take this trade because yes, you've got a lower low there, but you've also got a higher high there. So this here, you are essentially guessing that that is a pullback, okay? So you don't know, right? You don't know. You might win that, you might not, right? Now, look what happens here. You see how we now break this low here, right? So now I've got a confirmation of a trend, right? It's quite obvious. Look, downtrend, pullback, downtrend, right? Pullback, sell. There you go, right? That is it. You can see this before it actually happens, right? Confidence. You see the confidence? I've done this day in, day out, right? So you can imagine right now, I'm really confident on the charts yesterday. I'm on 100% and I get this set up here. Now, I shouldn't have took this trade personally because it touched the EMA and also the time I took this trade, okay? So obviously I took the trade, okay? I put my stop loss in like this here. Because I won the trade anyway, there's no point saying it, right? And then what happened was we started going sideways like this here and I'm thinking, yeah, time's running out. This is a bad trade. And what ended up happening was market opened like bang, where is it? Like there, bang, just there. And I got almost break even. I just got break even, right? It was just a bad trade to take, okay? It met all the rules, okay? And yes, I made profit on it, which is my goal. Take a trade, win the trade, make profit. I've done that, okay? But, you know, it wasn't the best. You know, I just was on a roll, 100%. You know, you just get a bit cocky, a bit greedy. Again, it's normal, right? Stuff like that happens. Bitcoin, next trade, Bitcoin is buying, okay? I remember this one. I closed it off too early. So 5-minute time frame, okay? Now, is the 5-minute time frame any better than the 1 minute? No, not at all, okay? Whatever Mogwai Reversal setup appears, 1 hour, daily, 1 minute, 5 minutes. If it meets the rules, take the trade, okay? So this was a really good trade. Why? Because look, we've got a confirmation of a trend. Look at this here. Uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. And we pull back to previous structure. See that there? Okay, so obviously that's what we got here, right? That's what we got. Okay, so I'm thinking, nice, confirmation of a trend. We're now going up. We retouched the previous high. This is good. This is a clear confirmation of a trend. So I take this trade here. Right, I target the top of the zone, which was just at the top there. You can see I targeted the top of the zone. Beautiful, okay? Looking back, wow, look at the amount of pips that I missed. Does that bother me? No. Psychological. Why? Because like I said at the very beginning of this video, right? If I look back now and say, damn it, I should have held the trade, I missed out on pips, it's psychological, right? You feel disheartened, you feel like you did the wrong thing because you missed out on pips. Same again. If I took this trade here and I closed it off here and it reversed and would have stopped me out, I feel confident that I did the right thing. I closed it off early. It makes me look good. In reality, the point is we took a winning trade, we made profit, we done, we exited it, we moved on. Whatever happens, right, is just a mind game, right? Because looking at this here, you'll go, I should have held it. And you will eat yourself up. You'll start chasing trades, right? It's not a good way to do it. So perfect trade, executed it perfectly, can't complain. Yeah, you can always say you can hold it for longer, but you know, if it reversed and stopped me out, you'll sit there and go, how did you know it was going to reverse? I didn't, right? Just the same reason why I didn't know it was going to fly up, right? So, you know, like I said, mind games, keep it simple, right? Next one, gold. Again, this is a good one because I closed this trade off early again, but you know, you always look at stuff in hindsight. I'm not bothered. As you can see, I don't give a monkeys about most of my trades. It's just keep trading simple. And that's the mindset you need to have. And you sit there and go, how do I get the same mindset as you, Jamie? Because I'm always looking at the money. Trust me, go take 500 Mogwai Reversal setups, right? And you'll end up doing it in your sleep. Right? The problem is you always look at the money, which is the bad way to do it, okay? Because you know, it's just not, right? Anyway, 5-minute time frame, right? So this was the trade here. You can see a lot of trades that I've took, right? But watch this one. Okay, so same again, right? This was the trade here, right? So same again. This was the trade just there. You see here? So again, right? We've got a confirmation of the trend. Now notice something here. Notice how every single setup I've just showed you, they look completely different. And this is what I'm trying to say. If your rules are very strict, you'll either not take a trade and break your own rules, or, you know, everything will line up perfectly and it won't win. And you'll be like, why? I'm following strategies, I'm following rules, it doesn't work. It's because you're being too strict on your rules, right? Just relax, have some fun. As long as it meets basic rules, you know, look, we've got a confirmation of a trend, higher high, look, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, right? Beautiful, right? We even touched the structure again. Look at that one. You see how we retouched the previous high just there? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I just want to show you something here, right? Because I explained this trade off earlier to the members, right? So let me just show you this trade here, right? Where is it here, right? So I want to show you the difference, okay? Because again, this one did break the EMA slightly, right? I'll show you it didn't actually break when I took the trade. See here, right? Just there, right? So again, right, I'm in this trade. It has touched the EMA. So, you know, yes, maybe I shouldn't have took it, but I am trying to grow my account very, very fast. Okay, so bear with me, right? You know, but it's normal, right? Anyway, see how it creates a higher high, higher low. You can see that, right? We're above the EMA. Now, I'm in this trade here. Now, see how it starts to go negative? This is confidence. This is, you know, confidence in my ability, my skill, my strategy. There was a guy the other day, right? And we were trading London Open, okay? It was we took London Open, right? It won. And some guy said, yeah, I took London Open, it lost. I was like, how can you lose London Open? It clearly won. What he ended up doing was taking London Open, then he panicked, closed the trade off and took a trade in the opposite direction, thinking it would go down. And what happened was London Open won, we all won, he lost. And that tells me a lack of confidence in yourself and a lack of confidence in the strategy, right? How would you build that up? Just do the same thing over and over again until it just becomes second nature, right? So I'm holding this trade. I'm sitting there thinking, maybe I might lose the trade, but it's an uptrend. I mean, that is clearly an uptrend, right? So I'm in this trade, all nice, going back into profit. Nice, 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 nice. Bang, boom, take profit hits, done. Now I want to show you the next trade actually, right? Because I covered this with my member, okay? Not this one here, because that also kind of is a good setup. It's this one just there, right? Now, see how the arrows just pinned. Now, can you see how this is a better trade, right? You see how it's above the EMA? Clearly above the EMA, right? Same again. Higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, to structure, to previous high. See that? Okay, that is a better setup than this one here. But my point is, there's two setups here. Both of them meet the rules. Both of them look different. Both of them look different. The point is this is why I said you've got to be a bit flexible. You've got to be a bit confident and know what you're looking for. If you sit there and you've got your rules, you don't see beyond your rules, right? Here, you could have took that setup, you could have took, I mean, even if you took that one there, waited for that extra confirmation to confirm the trend. There's nothing wrong with taking that one. Target the top of the zone like this one here, easily would have won that one. Look at that, beautiful, in and out, done, okay? So, on that one, beautiful, can't complain. Okay, next one. Okay, next one's very simple. Next one's just London Open, right? Euro USD sell. See there? Right, that one, I wish I could tell you that it was, some magic sauce. There you go there. Okay, that one appeared at 8:55. Okay, so 55 minutes after London Open, there is the setup there. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you can say I closed this trade off too early. I'm not bothered. You can always look at that in hindsight. It's a mind game, remember? Okay, so I took that trade and it catapulted me into success. There you go there. That was yesterday's trading session. Taking arrows and taking arrows, right? I want to quickly review a trade that I took today, right? Okay. Hold on, let me press play on this replay. Let's just, because a lot of members are smashing it at the minute. Look at this one here, right? Let me find you the last trade somebody took, right? Not that one. That's just let's find a trade. The last trade a member took, okay? That I would necessarily take. What's this? Aussie US dollar, Mogwai Reversal, right? Let's go over this one. Aussie US dollar, right? Okay, okay, again, I wouldn't take any of these trades, okay? I wouldn't take any of these trades. Why would I not take this one here? You're probably asking. Because you've got a lower low, right? You see how you've got a low and you've got a high? Well, where's this confirmation? Where's that? There isn't one. You've got one here now, right? You've got uptrend, pullback, pullback, right? But you need a confirmation of a trend. This is where people necessarily focus so much on the rules rather than actually the bigger picture, I guess, right? If I show you a setup that I would take recently that met the rules. Okay, right, I found a trade, okay, that kind of perfectly meets the rules. But again, this is what I'm trying to explain to you in this video, is every trade you take is going to be different. This is my point, right? Every trade you take, the market is moving from various different reasons. So if you jump on any strategy or you go and learn every strategy, you're going to be like, Jamie, that setup looks different to that setup. Yeah, but the rules are the same, right? And then it's like, you need to kind of think outside the box. It just takes a lot of time, right? So anyway, right, I'm looking at this trade. Now, same again, right? This is that typical setup here, right? So you've got lower low, you got the previous low, but you've got equal high. So how do you know that this is going to go down, right? Where's the previous high to confirm that? Because you need like this here, right? That's what you need. So you can say, well, okay, well, that was a trend down. That was a pullback. That's a trend down. That's a pullback. That's a trend down. Voila. Here, you don't have that, right? So you're kind of guessing that that is a pullback. Now, you can take that trade if you want to be a little bit risky. I wouldn't personally, okay? As you can see there, you might have got stopped out, right? Now, look what we see here. You see, sometimes it's so easy when you actually just break it down. Like, look, downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback. Oh my God. Can you see that? Now, the problem is that will look different to every other setup that's going to I'm going to take and every setup that I previously took. The point is, it's the same, isn't it? It's the same rules. Lower low, lower high. Mogwai Reversal, right? You ready, 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 ready? Bang. Right? Look at that. Now, right, I've got a downtrend. I've got that confirmation. Downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback. Now, we retouched the previous low just there, right? Now, again, you know, you don't need to be perfect on this. You don't need to be strict like that there. I'm happy with that one, right? I'm happy with that. I'm saying, yeah, that's good. That's definitely below the EMA now. That's definitely a confirmation. You can see that. I can see that. There you go, right? Notice how it's different to every setup, but that's trading for you, right? You've got to be flexible, right? It's never going to be perfect for you, right? Anyway, so we take this trade, right? Again, I'll put my stop loss. I didn't take this trade, but let's say 3.7 pips. I'll target the bottom of the zone here. Okay, there you go. Just that's it there. Again, I'm not looking at the pips. I'm not looking at my lot size because all of that is irrelevant if you don't win trades. If I go in at one lot here, I go in at 10 lots here, I risk 1% or 5% or 10%. None of that is going to matter if I don't win this trade. Okay, so priority, always win trades. Okay, so I'm in this trade here, right? Beautiful. I'm out there. I'm out, mate. I'm out. Now, could I have got more money on that trade? Yeah, done. But I'm happy with that. Straight into profit, done. Move on. That is it, okay? If you're sitting here now and going, this is a perfect trade, I need to get a 1 to 2. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a 1 to 2. Do we get a 1 to 2? Let me just test this. I'm going to put my stop loss above the high and let's target a little bit more on this trade, right? Let's target a little bit more. So let's go 10 pips, right? 5 pip stop loss, 10 pip take profit, okay? Are we going to win the trade, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, we go sideways, okay? Okay, nice. Oh, I don't like that. You see how the MACD has gone oversold? I don't like that. That's normally a sign to get out, okay? And there you go there, right? Done. I'm out. Now you're probably thinking, well, Jamie, I will take this trade because again, that's a perfect setup. The problem is with this one, right? You see how you get stopped out? The move's already happened. Like that move has already happened. The problem is here is everybody's jumping into trades and going, pullback. Nice trend. No, the move happened up here. Again, confidence building. You'll realize that after time. You'll realize that actually, like, I'll give you an example here. One more just to end it, okay? Right? And again, you know, I'm not, you know, look at that beautiful buy here. Look at that, beautiful. Oh, here you go. 1 minute time frame, right? I don't know why this trade's appearing. Oh, this is on the replay. But look at this one, right? Look at this one. Again, this is not a perfect setup. Right? Well, it is a perfect setup, but this is a messy setup. But can you see, right? Just watch the charts, right? Look, follow price. Uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. Again, two structure. So it's the same again, uptrend, pullback. My point is, this does not even look like a setup, does it? This is completely mess. But actually, if you break it down, it does meet the rules. Higher high, okay? Higher low to the previous structure, which is just there, right? MACD goes oversold, okay? Right? MACD goes oversold. You got your Mogwai arrow, you target the top of the zone. Thank you very much. And that is how you do it. So yeah, that is a review of my trades. Hopefully by the time you watch this video, I would have hit 12 grand. Thank you and hope you enjoyed the video.